Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome back to the Grantham Pub Underground. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. You know, this is a great time of the year because it's a time of the year that a lot of us drink. You know, it's special festive time, so we all drink stuff that, you know, we don't drink during the rest of the year, if that makes any sense. And that is sparkling wine. Now, there are a lot of different kinds of sparkling wine. Everybody says, oh, I'm going to have some champagne. But are you really? Champagne is one of those things like Jell-O. Everybody thinks all gelatin desserts are Jell-O. That's not true. Or all, you know, first aid bandages or Band-Aids. Not true. That's a specific type. And specifically, champagne is sparkling wine that comes from Champagne region of France. And there's other sparkling wines. There's Cava from Spain, Prosecco, and Asti from Italy, and Spumante, which is, well, that's Italy too. And there's actually different ways that you can get the carbonation in your sparkling wine. This is just some inexpensive Spumante, and you don't really need something really expensive for what we're going to do today. We are going to make some cocktails featuring sparkling wine, any sparkling wine that you have. We're going to make 3 big ones according to, you know it, you love it, the Jess sign. And a couple are going to be, well, they're all going to be easy. So let's jump in because it's party time. It's the holidays, it's party time. So that's what we're going to do. And the first one is something I'm calling a sparkly holiday punch. See, that's holiday right there because I don't have enough letters. But it's called the sparkly holiday punch. And it has some weird things in it that you wouldn't expect to go with sparkling wine. And specifically, it starts with some champagne. Or no, this is not champagne. This is spiced rum. So that goes in there. And then how about some cranberry, 1.5 ounces of cranberry. Any cranberry juice you like. And then here's interesting, red, pink, or pink grapefruit juice. Now, it calls for pink. If you don't have pink or ruby red, that's going to get some pulp in there. That's nice. Can you use regular? Of course you can use regular. Next, some ginger beer. And you know, after the last video, what I'm using is my favorite Fever Tree, very gingery. If you like ginger beer and you're not sure what kind to drink, check out that video and find out. Spoiler alert, it's Fever Tree. And then, no, I don't need that. And that's all there is in that one. How cool is that? I mean, it's a lot, but you wouldn't think. And then I'm going to put some ice in it, just some, because it's going to get topped off with, there's that ice fairy again. So I'm going to put that much in, and then just top it off with your favorite sparkling wine. Well, my mouth is watering because I know this is going to be a really good drink. And make sure you pour it on the counter. I get this cool waterproof thing now, so I can't make as big a mess as I usually make. Although I will be making a mess, guaranteed. And when you pour sparkling wine, and we'll get into this in the future, you need to, I should have had straws, but do I have any straws down here? No, I don't. Oh well. Don't worry about it. I'm going to garnish it with some crystallized cranberries. I talked about this before. You have in your bar kit simple syrup. Get a little simple syrup. Put it in a pot or little frying pan. Throw in some cranberries. You don't have to cook them. Just coat them a little bit, warm them up with the simple syrup. Take them out, put them in a little strainer, and then sprinkle some regular dry sugar on it and just leave them out and they'll get hard. Don't cover them in a dish because that will soften them. Like I put these in a dish after I made them, they got soft again, so I just left them out and they got hard again. So I'm going to put a couple strawberries in. Strawberries, listen to me. And then it's weird. All Christmas drinks, even though it's not in the drink. They all say, oh, put a little rosemary in it. I think it's like, it looks like a Christmas tree probably, so they do that. And that is this cool drink right there, the Sparkly Holiday Punch. 1 down, 2 to go. So let's follow that up with another cool drink that is a couple of steps, but it's going to be fun. And that is a drink called Readyyyyy. You know, it's the drinks of the holidays, the songs, the 12 days of Christmas, Readyyyyy. And so we're going to make a Readyyyyy. I don't know what day. What day is the Readyyyyy? I think it's 6, but correct me in the comments. I'm not sure. I could sing the whole song, but who's got time for that? And Readyyyyy starts with plum jam. I guess kind of sugar plum thing. I was just going to sniff this, but I'm not going to, because I think I sniff everything. I think people are a little put off by that, actually. It says a ½ ounce. I don't know what ½ ounce of jam is. I'm going to say it's that much. ½ ounce of jam. Followed by some vodka. We need a ½ ounce of vodka. So tell me, guys, are you, that was an ounce of vodka. Well, I won't tell if you don't. Some triple sec, same amount. And then some lime juice, same amount. Like I mean, it says half, but I've been actually, seems like I'm putting an ounce of everything in there. So I'm going to do that, and then I actually probably should have busted up this jam a little bit more. Oh, this is working out well. So tell me, guys, how are you getting through the holidays? Are you having parties? Are you going to parties? Are you having parties? Because that's why we're here, to say, hey, let's do some partying, have a good time. And oh, ice fairy, ice overboard. That guy shows up all the time when you least expect him. So I'm just going to good measure to break up that plum jam a little more. Give it the good old GPU shake. So here's another thing that I want to talk about when it comes to sparkling wine. You see in all the old movies, they drink sparkling wine in those little coupe glasses. And did you know, bonus trivia, I think the coupe glass was designed after the goddess, either the goddess Venus or the statue Venus, her bosom, her cup. How about that? You didn't know that, did you? But here's the thing, when you drink out of a coupe, the bubbles, because it's wide, the bubbles dissipate faster. But if you drink out of either a flute, this is a flute, which we'll get to in a minute, or actually a goblet. And I learned this because I narrated an audiobook about sparkling wine and champagne, which if you're interested, I can leave a link for that. That says if you drink out of like a large bowled wine glass, the bowl, see how it shapes, holds the bubbles. How about that? So I'm just going to double strain this because I don't know how chunky the plum jam is. See, that's got a little something in there going on. I'm just going to try to work that through a little bit because I don't want to waste any of that. I guess technically you could just pour that in there because basically it all went in there anyway. So that was kind of a wasted step, but you know what? What are you going to do? Let's move that away. And then, since this is sparkling holidays, oh, did I get that on the outside? Figures. No, that's on the inside. I'm going to put some sparkling wine, your favorite sparkling wine. I'm going to say that much. Is it going to overflow? Yes. And then, just like the others, I'm going to lay across some candied or sugared cranberries. And that is number 2 on our holiday hit parade of sparkling favorites, the Geese Soleil. That's going to be a good one, I'm pretty sure. And then finally, a real simple one. We've all heard of the Kir Royale, which is Chambord. This drink is called very simply, a Palm Fizz. It's 2 ingredients, sparkling wine and this right here. If you have, or you can get, something called pomegranate molasses, has nothing to do with molasses. The only molasses about it is the consistency. I made my own, and basically all it is pomegranate juice with some sugar and a little squeeze of lemon that you cook on the stove until it becomes a syrup. Like that. Like the ketchup, remember the ketchup commercial? Anticipate. So that is a tablespoon thereabouts, depending on the size of your glass, and it's really good. It's tart, it's sweet, it's actually very delicious. And then just some sparkling wine, as dry or as sweet as you like. And of course, we might as well another cranberry garnish. Oh, stick it on there. That's going to go in. Oh well, but that looks good too. And then I have another one of these. You could put it in there if you want, a little Christmas tree. I think that kind of looks dumb in there, so I'm not going to put it in. And that's it. Simple. The Palm Fizz for the holidays. 3 drinks featuring sparkling wine. This is spumante. Really, I mean, this is very inexpensive. We'll get into this is going to be good. Soft with notes of peach and honey. So, how about that? And I even, in the meantime, corralled some straws. So I'm going to put a straw in there. So let's take. Ready? What do you think? Let's try these out. See if they're any good. Because it's the holidays, we gotta celebrate with some sparkles. So let's get at it. Ready? Drink. I'm most interested, I think, in this one because it's got a lot of things in there I like. I like ginger beer. I like spiced rum. I like grapefruit. So I'm very interested. I actually think this is going to be quite tasty. Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. It's good. I can see why I should, because I think the additives are a little bit much for the sparkling wine. So what I'm going to do is, this is not in the original program, but I am actually going to thin this out a little bit and re-sparkle it to see if, because it's a very ginger forward drink with that fever tree, because that fever tree is mega ginger, which is good in the ginger realm, but would I tell you to use a lesser gingery ginger beer? No. I'm going to say make it with the ½ ounce each, like I didn't do. Yeah, much better that way. Much better that way. Man, you get the ginger, but it's not. It's kind of between the ginger beer and the spiced rum. You get that holiday spiciness, but with the cranberry, and a lot of it is going to depend on the type of sparkling wine you use. Whether you use something that, if you, I mean, they rate it. They have, it's called Brut, which is dry, or Extra Brut, which is really dry, or they have something called Extra Dry, which is not as dry as Brut. Or if you like something a little sweeter, you can go Sec or Demi-Sec, SEC Sec. But we'll have a whole talk one day on sparkling wine. Now, this drink, I'm interested in this drink. The only thing, I guess it depends on the jam you use. This was probably a lot of pectin in this jam, so I got that little. I think maybe if you put the sparkling wine in first, and then put the additives in, it wouldn't climb up the glass and coat the glass like this. But that's all right. It's the holidays. We got bigger things to worry about. Ooh. Plum jam, vodka triple. That's a nice drink. Yeah. I think either this one or this one, I think you could put in a punch bowl. Or well, I guess you couldn't make it non-alcoholic for kids. But you could do, if you wanted to make a punch for kids, you could do the jam, omit the vodka, omit the triple sec, lime juice. You could put a little orange juice in place of the triple sec, and then some like sparkling cider and some Sprite or something. I think that would be really good. Yeah, very good also. I'm pleased with that. And then finally, like the more classic drink, you just have your little flute of sparkling wine. That's cool. I mean, it's just cool how the bubbles. See, you kind of lose the bubbles in these two drinks because there's so much other stuff in it. But get a close-up of this. There's just something about sparkling wine bubbles climbing the glass. I mean, this could be a good New Year's drink too. Cheers, guys. Yeah, this stuff, I gotta find some more uses for this because this is really good. I mean, I see you ever watch the food shows? Bobby Flay, he uses pomegranate molasses all the time. And I always watch it and go, what the heck is pomegranate molasses? But now I know. It's this. And it's really good. Wow. Cheers again. Okay, I'm just rambling at this point. So, that's it. 3 really tasty holiday drinks that you can make with your favorite sparkling wine. Does not have to be expensive sparkling wine. And in fact, why would you, I mean, maybe you could put it in this one if you have something you really like. But if you're just going to mix a bunch of stuff in it, why go? I mean, I don't really want to say the brand. I mean, this is only, well, I will. It's Andre Spumante. It was, I couldn't even tell you. I think it couldn't have been more than 10 or 12 bucks if it was that. But that's fine for this type of drink. I wonder what it tastes like by itself. For this type of drink, that's fine. Well, that's nice. I would drink that by itself. I mean, I'm not a big sparkling wine guy, but I would drink that. So anyway, I'm just rambling. Happy holidays, guys. Try these. They're really fun. If you're having a more, you want to celebrate with some sparkling wine, 3 great options for you. Whether you want to go really adulterated, kind of adulterated, or only slightly adulterated. You can't go wrong with any of the 3 for your next holiday get-together. So enjoy them responsibly, have a good time. It's the holiday season. We have to be very, very careful when we're out celebrating. Stay home and celebrate. Invite people over. Have a holiday slumber party. You know what? Instead of having an ugly sweater party, have an ugly pajama party. There. Say it. Hashtag ugly pajama. No, you say it better than me. Hashtag ugly pajama party. You can serve all these cool things, make some food, have a good time, watch Christmas movies, and have a blast. And while you're doing that, if you're not already, subscribe to the Grantham Pub Underground. Lots of great fun we have here. Drinks, stories, taste tests, reviews, fun times, each and every time. So come back again and again. And when you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified when something new comes along, and you can get ready for your next family and friend get together, or just see what's good to drink. So until the next time we get together, enjoy yourself. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, cheers, and until we meet again, I'll save a seat at the bar for you.